thoughts, I make the world shake. When I turn off my talents, restore the balance to sex, money, drugs, violence, and watered down ballads. Warning, falling rock zone, crack your dome. You're now lost in a world that's for years been my home. Your only means of protection would have been your daddy's contraception. Your reflection in itself is a weapon.
Welcome to the A&R Power Summit. This is actually the 8th semi-annual A&R Power Summit. My name is Jesse Atkinson, CEO of Urban Threshold Enterprises, which is the parent company of Promo Radio 24/7 FM, HipHopPalace.com, Urban Threshold Television. We're one of the co-founders of Rap Fanatic Magazine. We have Urban Threshold Magazine coming up. And also we're the founders and the creators of the annual Underground Music Awards, which is an award show for independent artists. We're going to have some very insightful panels. We're going to touch on the whole issue of retail and what's happening with all the brick and mortar stores and how they're closing. They got retail stores closing every month, retail record stores. We're going to talk about that and how that affects you as artists. We're going to discuss how you can build your business, enhance your audience. Talk about how you can get signed to a major label and what to expect when signed. So there's a number of different issues we're going to touch on. We're going to have panels on marketing, production, distribution, publishing, entertainment, law, management, and of course, we got the A&Rs.
Big shouts out to everybody who came here and swapped up ass weather. Really, I mean, not even joking. I think it says a lot when people are willing to take their own career serious enough that regardless of what it might be like outside, how early it is or whatever, that you guys are willing to come to an event like this. And I think that really separates the proverbial men from the boys and the girls from the women, because at the end of the day, your success or your failure completely relies on you and what you're willing to put into it.
Name is Riggs Morales, E-Director of A&R, Shady Records. Been up there for close to 7 years now. Currently working on the 5th. It's the 3rd release. Bobby Creekwater, Cassius, and looking for something special, something different, something that hasn't been done yet, and hopefully it's in this room.
What up? My name is Eric Nix, Senior Vice President A&R Universal Records. Some of the projects that I did, just to run through a few of them: Foxy, LL.
Lenny S, VP A&R, Def Jam, Rockefeller Records. History-wise, everything on Rockefeller. Working right now on BD Siegel album, it's called The Solution. Young Chris from the Young Guns, PD, and another Ghostface album for this year.
Yeah, Conrad, my Senior Director in A&R Bad Boy. Currently wrapping up Young Jock's next album, Boys in the Hood, Gorilla Soul, Ness, Asim.
Jeff Dixon, one of the owners of Disturbing the Peace, here today just to give y'all some knowledge on the business. And as far as with the label Disturbing the Peace, we're a small label, so we kind of do everything.
Tell me what an A&R does.
Well, shit, I mean, we're in charge of every aspect of production, for whatever artist is assigned to. Administration, the creative aspect of it, micromanaging the music, micromanaging the artist, everything that the artist says, every song, every ad-lib, you know what I'm saying? Putting together an entire album from picking the first track with the artist or without the artist, to mastering the album, and then there's a lot of shit that happens after the album is done. I'm very involved in all our projects, not just creatively, but fucking with the marketing department, the promotions department. It's like I don't just make an album and just give it to the label like, okay, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm on top of my marketing people with my foot in their neck. Like I'm not gonna bust my ass and y'all gonna drop the ball on my singles and all that. You know what I'm saying? So A&Rs, we play a part in every aspect, and I think it's like the heart of the label. We're like the gas. We give the gas for the label. You know what I'm saying? The label, you got the car, but if you ain't got no gas, you can't drive nowhere. So all day we pumping gas into the car, and it's got to be premium. Every record company is about the catalog. That's what gives you the value. So it's like classic, timeless records. That's what every A&R should be focused on making.
I like to use the phrase concept to clean up. And just to expand on what Conrad said a little bit, when we make a record, we don't just pass it off to promotions and marketing and then we go on to the next project. We out there trying to make sure that Funkmaster Flex or anybody's playing our records, and we making sure that the photo shoots is coming out right. We making sure that the video shoots is dope. We making sure that everything about it, because we had the vision or we shared the vision with the artist to sign it. So we can't just make a record and just dump it off to the next department. We have to follow it all the way through and see, make sure that the whole project comes out and materializes the way we're supposed to make it materialize.
What's happening? This is Big Daddy Kane putting it down with Urban Threshold.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, you got a CD that's moving into, that's like almost a cassette tape these days, don't you think? I mean, now, if you don't have an online package, your MySpace page, competent to throw email MP3s, are you guys listening to CDs? Or
yeah, let me just say that. It's you know, we live in a world of convenience, and the more we move towards this digital revolution, it's more convenient. Now, an artist from Arizona or Houston can hit me up and go, yo, go on my MySpace page and check out my songs, as opposed to, yeah, I can't wait to get to New York, and you know, that's a longer process. We live in a convenient world now, and we gotta embrace it and understand how it makes it work for us, as opposed to getting, you know, being afraid of it.
I like CDs because I like to ride with it, you know, depending on what time of night it is or what time of day, because different times of day I'm in different modes. Well, if I'm in my office, if I see Lenny, you know, I'll go to Lenny's office and I'll play some music for Lenny. Or, you know, so CDs are definitely still important. I don't want anybody to think that it's just about computers, and it's also about the struggle. A lot of people don't have computers, you know, but everybody got that hustle. So it's not like that is outdated or whatever. You have to just try and get it to the point where you can get it. But CDs are definitely necessities, because I'll sit there, depending on what day it is, like a day like today, if I'm riding and I'm with my son or whoever I'm with, I just like to get the feedback from them too.
Is it clear that you both need offline and online presence?
Yeah, you definitely need both of them. You know, I just wouldn't want to just say that it's all about the digital thing. We know that's where it's going, but I think that you still have to keep the conventional ways of how you know, how music is going.
Most of these A&Rs, I'm sure they can tell you, when you go to submit a demo tape or you call them up and say, I got this artist, the first thing they ask you these days is, what's your MySpace? Yeah. So they go there and see how many spins you got, listen to the record without you even coming up in there.
Help us with saving internet radio. People, once they tie your hands behind you, you can do nothing. The internet is the way you're going to use to promote your market and promote and market your music independently until the major labels come around. So protect this right. And here's two ways. Come to our website, www.m3radio.com or saveinternetradio.org.
What makes a hot new artist that you would consider signing?
Something special. You know, it depends. There's various ways. You know, for some they prefer to read the charts or, you know, do the scanning thing, or for some it's just raw talent. It depends on each person and their preferred taste. But because of where I'm at, we're in the business of signing maybe one thing a year, so it's got to be special. It's got to be something that not only could span with an audience from state to state, but it's got to be something that can work with what we got going on already.
I know it's a difficult question, but maybe give an example of what special is, like a new marketing plan, a crazy haircut. Like, tell me.
Let me jump in. Special is a hit record.
Okay.
That's what it is.
That's what it all boils down to.
It ain't no bullshit. It's about realistically just having hit records. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the marketing and, you know, all that, but it's really what it comes to when my A&Rs or young kids that I have out there that brought me to here, like Carl or whatever, I say, look, bring me 2 hit records. Because realistically, in order for an artist to be successful, you can get that one record that's gonna get you in the door, a la Mims, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta get it. Not to say no, I love Mims. Mims, don't disrespect that. You know, Mims has a record, but then you have to have a follow-up record and another one. He has another record that I heard. I'm not saying no disrespect to anybody, but what I'm saying is when you sign an artist, you have to say, I got one record that's gonna get him in the door. Then, you know, the way this negativity is in this game right now is motherfuckers say, can he do it again? So when I'm signing an artist, I wanna make sure that I go to war with at least 2 to 3 singles. You know what I'm saying? That fit in the structure, because everybody think they got hit records. You know what I mean? With your crew, they like, yeah, that shit hot. Then you get into a fucking meeting, the motherfucker look at you like you crazy. You know what I mean?
Your crew is not your audience.
Right,
that's your crew.
But you know what? Your crew is your structure, because you go from your block to the next block to the next city to the next town to the next wherever it is. So you gotta have a foundation that you're building.